Hey Ryan, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Today I had the honor of speaking with Sarah, who thought you might be really interested in this video I'm about to show you. So today I'm going to go over a few tips that you guys can start applying right away, and it's going to help boost your online presence and get you more of those organic leads. So as you can see, we are on your website, and it is important to note that 70% of your organic leads are going to come from this website. So it is really important that you guys fully optimize your website so you can capture the organic traffic for each and every one of your services. All right. So I did notice that you have a separate page for every one of your services, which is great. It's exactly what you want. I noticed that you have different locations, but they appear to be missing their own pages. So every one of your locations need to have their own page so you can focus on the keywords for your services relative to those locations. And the same goes for service areas. Every area that you service um, outside of your main area needs to have their own so that you can focus their own page so you can focus on the content and local keywords for those areas so you can be found in those areas as well for each of your services. Now, let's see, what do we have here? Okay. Looks like we have interlinking for some of your services, so that's good. Okay. And a little bit of content here. Okay. Got some blogs. Okay. So you do have some content, but I'm not seeing enough content. When it comes to ranking a website, content is key. So you need to make sure you have a lot of content throughout your entire website. You need more content than your top competitor for every one of your services and in every one of your service areas. Google wants your homepage to have a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content or more. If your competitors have more, you need more. Now that content breaks down to 150 words for every local buyer intent keyword you want to rank for. Now, a local buyer intent keyword is the keywords that people are actively searching in Google for the services that you offer in your service area. So you definitely want to dial in your content throughout your website, focused on those local buyer intent keywords. You want to make sure that every single page has their own unique content because Google does not like duplicate content and won't index it. So you need your own local buyer intent keywords for every single one of these services with their own original content. Google has crawlers, which are little robots that index all of these pages, pulling those keywords so they can rank you for them and put you in front of your customers when people search for your services. One of your top competitors for water damage restoration in San Francisco is Swift Restoration. They have a decent website. They have separate pages for their services. They don't offer as many services as you guys do, so you really would need to do the same analysis for each of your services and each of your service areas, but this will give you a good idea of what you have to do. So these guys do have a good amount of content. They're focused on the buyer intent keywords as well as their branding. Okay. Um, Not a fantastic website, but it's not too bad. Um, they're missing the boat on the service areas as well. These guys would be super easy to outrank for your water restoration, but you do need to have more content throughout your homepage and service pages, and you're going to have to focus on those local buyer intent keywords. But the website by itself is not enough to be found for your services. It does need to be supported by search engine optimization. Now, looking at Ahrefs, you have a score of a 10 out of 100 for your website out of Google's Trust Flow, which is out of 100, which means that Google does not yet have enough trust in your website, which is 100% because of your referring domains and backlinks. You need a lot of these, but they are not created equal. You only want the authoritative ones, the ones that are high authority, are directly related to your industry and each of your services. You also want to make sure that they are do follows so that they can share their power and help you to rank. A referring domain is just any website that links to your website, but the backlink is the link that is coming from that referring domain to your website, and the intention is to drive traffic. Google's only going to give you credit for one backlink per referring domain. So all of these extras become spammy in Google's eyes. Real quick, it looks like out of 114 referring domains, only 42% are do follows. That means only 48 out of all of those referring domains and backlinks are actually helping your website. Everything else is diluting your scores. You have been indexed for 38 keywords, and you are seeing about 44 people on average to your website. So you're missing out on a ton of traffic, especially with all your service areas and locations. If we look at your keywords real quick, this is the position. So you have one keyword on the first page of Google, and that's your brand. While the brand is important, it's not considered a buyer intent keyword. So you're definitely going to have to work on the ranking of your buyer intent keywords, which are going to be like this: water and fire restoration. And so you're on the third page, the top of the third page for the first buyer intent keyword. So you're definitely going to have to work on your content and keyword strategy. Looking at your competitor, they have a low score of a 1.3 with over 800 backlinks, which just shows that not all backlinks are created equal. So yes, you do need more backlinks than your top competitors for every one of your services in every one of your service areas, but you also need to have better quality ones. These guys only have 59 do follows, so you need to have more than 59 referring domains that are do follows. They have been indexed for over 200 keywords, so they're getting over 82 people to their website per month, and they have a much smaller service area and a lot fewer services. So again, that just shows you're missing a ton of potential customers. Your backlinks are very important. You need to make sure that these are linking to your keywords as well as your brand and your homepage, because these are what's going to help you to rank those keywords to the first page of Google and to be found for those services in all of your service areas. And then last is this Google Maps section or Google My Business. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section in every one of your service areas for your important keywords, because 30% of people go straight here and won't go anywhere else. So if you're not in this top 3, you send all those leads to your competition. Now, in order to be in the top 3, there are a variety of factors, but the most important are citations, which are the name of the business, address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Dex, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. So you need a lot more of those than your top competitors. And when you follow all of these tips I provided you today, your website can be number one across Google for each of your local buyer intent keywords and service area keywords. We really hope that you have found this video to be helpful and that you can start applying these tips and capturing those organic leads. I would love to get your feedback on what you thought of this video. And if you have any questions, go ahead and give us a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.